This is a circular housing complex. This is John's house and this is Ria's house. Now John wants to go to Ria's house. So there are three paths which he can take. He can either go through this straight line path, or he can go through this curved path, or he can also go through this longer curved path. So these are the three paths which he can take. Now let us denote these as points. So let us mark this as point A, this as point B, point C, D and E. So we have marked each of these as points on the circular housing society. Now if John takes this straight line path, this straight line it is known as a chord. So what is a chord? A chord is a line segment joining any 2 points on a circle. So take any 2 points on a circle and join them and you will get a chord. So John takes this path, that is from A to B. He goes from point A on the circle to point B on the circle through this straight line segment. So we can say that John travels on chord AB of this circle and we represent it as AB. So we say that AB is a chord of this circle and the length of this part, the length of AB is called the length of the chord. So this straight line distance is called the length of the chord AB. So can you answer this question? Is diameter a chord of the circle? We can see this line, or this line segment, it is a diameter of the circle. Is it a chord of this circle? Well, yes, a diameter is also a chord of the circle. How? Recall the definition of a chord. A chord is a line segment joining any 2 points on a circle. So we can see that this is a line segment and it joins 2 points on the circle. So yes, diameter is a chord of the circle. In fact, any diameter is a chord of the circle, but any chord, this is a chord because it joins 2 endpoints of a circle. So this is a chord, but this is not a diameter. So all diameters are chords, but all chords are not diameters, right? Now, diameter it is the biggest chord of the circle. So a diameter is the biggest chord of the circle. There is no chord in a circle which is longer than the diameter. Now, suppose John travels via this curved path. That is, he goes from A to B through this curved path. This curved path is called an arc. So an arc is the curved part or the part of the circle between the 2 points. So if we consider point A and point B, the part of the circle which is the curved part between these 2 points is called an arc of the circle. So AB, it is an arc of the circle. This is an arc, this is an arc. Now, if you notice, Between points A and B, there are two curved paths. One is this and the other is this. Even this is a curved part of the circle between 2 points A and B. So even this is an arc. So there are two arcs. If we consider any 2 points, then we get two arcs. One is this and the second is this. So these are the two arcs which we get. The smaller one is called the minor arc because minor stands for small. The smaller one is called the minor arc. It is represented as AB, that is, it is represented by the endpoints and this symbol, AB. So this curved thing represents that we are talking about arc AB because an arc is a curved part of the circle. So this curved thing represents that AB is an arc. And the bigger one, it is called the major arc and it is represented by 3 points. The two endpoints, A, B and any other point on the major arc. So we have taken point C on the major arc to represent it. This is arc ACB. Alternatively, we can also represent it as arc ADB. It would mean the same thing. Notice we have not represented the minor arc as A, E, B. We have not represented it in this manner because the minor arc is simply represented by the end points. So, when we say only arc, we are referring to the minor arc. Now, the region of a circle between a chord and an arc is called a segment. So this region, this blue region which you can see, this entire blue region between the chord and arc AB, that is minor arc AB, is called segment of a circle. Now observe that even this is a segment of a circle, this region. So this region is also the region between chord AB and major arc ADB. So even this is a segment. Now the smaller one is called the minor segment. That is the region between the chord and the minor arc is called the minor segment. And the region between the chord and the major arc is called the major segment. So we can say that a chord of a circle divides the circle into two parts, the minor segment and the major segment. The major segment is the one containing the center, which is represented by the fountain in this case. So in this lesson, we have learned what is a chord of a circle. It is a line segment joining 2 points on a circle. What is an arc of a circle? It is the curved part between 2 points. And what is a segment of a circle? It is the region between a chord and an arc of the circle.